Computer. Okay, cool. I'm like really bad with Zoom, so you have to bear with me here. So I'm gonna wait. There's gonna be a couple more people probably popping on, but I'm just gonna start at least setting this up here. So hi and welcome. I'm so happy you guys could be on here on the call. I'm Dr. Christy. I'm a chiropractor in New Jersey. I practice right outside New York City. That's where I live. We live right outside New York City. My husband's a chiropractor as well, and he's got his own practice with his father. I'm on my own, and I do mostly weight loss at my office, weight loss and chiropractic care. I joined Modere about a year and a half ago, and it's been life-changing for me. It's been career-changing for me, really. It really has changed the trajectory of the course of my career. When the pandemic started, everything was getting locked down and everyone, was kind of freaking out. And, our offices, we didn't have to shut down, thankfully, but we got super slow. And for us, we really felt like, okay, this might be slow for a while. We don't know how long this will last. We both, even though my husband and I are both in separate offices, we did feel a sense of vulnerability, but also we also realized that we're getting paid the same way. Like we're getting paid, we're both chiropractors, so we're getting paid by the same insurance payers. What if something happens to some of the payers or they don't cover what we do? We could take a big hit even in the future. So we definitely, it was a blessing in disguise at the pandemic at that point, because we felt like we needed to diversify our income and also just kind of diversify it, but also add an additional stream to kind of secure what we were doing. Like I said, we were getting paid the same way, and there was a little bit of unsettled feelings with us when that happened. So about a year and a half, I joined the business, and it's taken off. It really has taken off. And chiropractic or any kind of health profession, really, it goes so beautifully with what we have to offer, with the products that we have. And everything is clinically studied and clinically proven. So I feel like our products are the best, and people really love and do really well with our products. So I'm going to share with you my PowerPoint that I have here, so you guys can see some visuals of what I'm talking about. Okay. Perfect. And if my kids come in here, I apologize. They're ready for bed, but they may come in here at some point. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. All right. So what is Modere? I'm going to kind of go over a couple things. I'm going to go over basically our company, and I'm going to go over our collagen as well and our business. So Modere is the name of our company. We are world leaders in clean, non-toxic products. We are famous for, people know us for our liquid collagen. That's what got us on the map, and that's what people know us for. That's what people are looking for us for. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are first of its kind in the social retail business concept. So what that means is basically socially sharing. So people want our products, great. You can send them a link to the product. Just how if you have a sweater that you love from Nordstrom and someone says, oh my gosh, I love that sweater, you can say, hey, I'll share the link with you, and you send it. Same thing. A product that we recommend, or that product maybe somebody wants, you can just send a link to that product and it connects to you. It's always going to be forever linked to you. Okay. It's a very simple business model, but it works really well, and it sets you up for success. Okay. The collagen industry, this, over on the right side of the screen, that's Ozma. That's our CEO. She's also a biochemist. So she actually founded our liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate mix. She founded it, and she also leads our company. This past year, 2021, we actually were awarded the #1 fastest growing female-led company. So I thought in the US, so that was pretty cool to get that award, because Modere is going like this. We are growing at a rapid rate. Collagen, as you probably know, is a huge buzzword right now. It's actually the #1 searched Google word in the health and beauty industry. Can collagen help with? Does collagen, people are typing in collagen as a main word in Google. So it's one of the #1 searched words. We are projected to be over a $15 billion industry in the next few years. So that is crazy. Collagen, people all know it. People all want it. There's actually being some significant studies that are going on and the benefits of collagen. And people are really understanding, wow, we may really need to supplement this. Our products, in my opinion, are the best. They're superior. We have 7 international patents on our product because it protects basically the way the products were made, where it's sourced from, and the absorbability. And I'll go over that in just a minute. Our liquid collagen absorbs at about 98% rate versus powders and pills, which is between 5 and 15%. So what we're known for is our liquid collagen, but it's the absorption rate. That's really what sets us apart. You actually, whatever you utilize or whatever you take, your body actually utilizes. So the health industry and collagen go together, go hand in hand. They fit in harmoniously with one another. Collagen is actually the most abundant protein in your body, which I actually knew that before I got into this business, but I didn't realize how much of your body collagen is made up with. So collagen obviously makes up your hair, your skin, your nails, but also makes up your cartilage, your ligaments, your tendons, your bone matrix, because I didn't know collagen actually makes up bone matrix. Also a huge player in gut lining and also muscle tissue. Okay. After the age of 26, we start losing about 8% collagen and hyaluronic acid per year. So after age 26, we actually start to age. So that's when you start seeing some of the wrinkles and some of the fine lines. And that's when we actually start getting more joint stiffness after that age, because we don't produce as much and we start breaking down some of the collagen. Okay, so here's some of the common elements that you will see in a healthcare office. I know we have some chiropractors on here. I'm a chiropractor. So here are some of the common issues that we see that collagen could really help with. Any kind of sprain, strain, joint instability. That is huge. I love recommending our liquid BioCell for joint instability. Tendinitis, joint stiffness, leaky gut syndrome, dry skin, psoriasis, eczema, fine lines and wrinkles. People aren't coming typically to a chiropractor or to a physical therapist for fine lines and wrinkles, but that is kind of a great benefit to these products. We also have a whole weight loss and weight management system, which is the trim and the lean body system, which I'm going to go over in a few minutes. But that's pretty cool that we have a lot of solutions to a lot of the problems that we do see. So we are studied in PubMed. So actually we have clinical studies and clinical research behind us. When I first looked at this company, one of the first things that stuck out to me, I love looking at how clean ingredients are in products, which this company does above and beyond that. But also I like seeing clinicals, and I like seeing clinical studies and what products are clinically proven to do. So if you look in pubmed.gov, if you guys are familiar with that, you can search us. We're BioCell. If you search under pubmed.gov, look up BioCell, that's us. Okay. And our clinical research has shown that after 28 days of clinical dosage, which is basically a tablespoon in the morning and a tablespoon in the evening, you increase the hyaluronic acid in your body by 6,000% in less than a month. Okay. So I'll say that again, that's crazy. So the hyaluronic acid in your body increases by 6,000% in just 28 days. Okay. So that's pretty significant. So we have a Facebook page full of before and afters from people. I'm in there myself. A lot of my patients, a lot of my clients, a lot of my customers they post their before and after pictures. I know mostly I promote and sell the products for joint health, but I always have people take before pictures of their face, because people see such differences in their face and such a healthier glow. And I love showing that the before and a month or two later, seeing their face and just seeing how it's changed. And I love showing people that they're on their own pictures. So what's great about this business is it's all e-commerce. So for me as a chiropractor, I have to go into my office, see patients to get paid. Okay. When I go to work, I see patients and I can get paid. With this business, there's a leveraged income, right? So, and it's all in e-commerce. I don't need to go anywhere to make money. I can literally work from my phone or my laptop from home. I know when the pandemic first started, my kids were home from school, so I know for myself I couldn't. I had to close the office, and I had to really rearrange my schedule to be able to be home with my kids and be home and allow them to be homeschooled and virtual school and all that craziness. So this business allows you to be home with your kids, and you can actually make a great income by being home. So you can really work anywhere. This business, you can take it on vacation with you. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you're good. So I'm going to go over some of the products here. Let's see if I have, make sure I have the liquid biocell. For some reason, this particular slide, I don't have the biocells. Okay, I'm just going to go over these ones here. So our liquid biocell, so there's 4 biocells, okay? And the biocels are comprised of 3 main ingredients, all naturally sourced, and I'll go over the sourcing in just a second. It's liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. So great for joints, skin health, and gut lining, and prevents breakdown of joint tissue. So it's got all those 3 components in our biocell, okay? They all have the same ingredients. They have different additives, all 4 of them. There's one that it's great for heart health, anti-inflammatories. There's one geared for sports and athletes, which has added BCAAs, so branched chain amino acids. And there's one for, more of a skin glow with vitamin E. Okay, so there's different biocells. They all are the same, but they all have different additives. And with that, we're actually naturally derived and we're patented, but derived from a chicken sternal bone cartilage. So it's the cartilage above this chicken sternum. And that's kind of what, it's a small little part, but basically it's a condensed bone broth of that. It's a type 2 collagen, which mimics type 1 and type 3. Okay. And here's a product that's super, super popular. It's called Trim, which is the same base formula, that liquid matrix, that biocell, and it has added CLA. So it's got added conjugated linoleic acid, which is clinically proven to be a fat burner. It burns fat, but also it clinically proven to shrink fat cells and inhibit fat storage. So this is a great product to basically, improve your body composition, but also as you shrink, it tightens you as you go. So it's kind of a great product. People love it. The chocolate tastes like brownie batter, so it's a win-win. There's a 3-part weight loss system. Basically, it's got the Trim, the fat burning collagen. It's got an Activate, which is basically a 3-day monthly detox, helps you kind of poop and prime your body for weight loss. And there's also Burn, which is a thermogenic, naturally derived, that helps speed up your metabolism. Okay. There's also tons, probably hundreds, I'll say thousands of before and after pictures of people who have been on the products, and they tell you, I guess how many days they've been on it, and their pictures, so you can kind of see. And this is basically some basic social media posts. This is the Trim. It looks like brownie batter and it tastes amazing. And the trick here is to kind of create a little bit of curiosity. People kind of show a little bit about the products, and people come to you saying, gee, what is that stuff? And that's where you share your coupon code. I say, hey, it's this great product I've been on for 3 months. I've noticed X, Y, and Z. My patients or my clients love it. Here's a coupon code for you. And you can literally share your code with them. Okay. Modere has everyday products. Just like how Apple has their hero products, you buy an iPhone. Next, you buy a MacBook and you have an Apple Watch and you have iPads. Modere has the same thing. So they have hero products. We are famous for our liquid collagen. That's what people know us for. We also have an amazing skincare line that has collagen and hyaluronic acid in it, which is great. There's also a whole weight management system as well. And we also have a Logic coffee and creamer, which is actually a collagen coffee and a collagen creamer. We also have a whole slew of everyday household products. So we have mouthwash, toothpaste, we have bars of soap, we have hand soap, we have lotions, we've got laundry detergent, okay? We've got all-purpose room sprays, we have dish soap, okay? So we have a whole bunch of products. So it's not just collagen, we have other all-natural products as well. And I know I always like to know what certifications things have. We are EWG verified. So if you guys are familiar with that, I know when I had babies, before I put any lotion or cream or soaps on them, I looked at EWG and I wanted to see how safe they were and how clean they were. So we're third party verified, and we're rated very, very clean on all of them, which is pretty cool. Even our laundry detergent, not that it's not a huge seller, but our laundry detergent is gray water certified, which you might say, what does that mean? It means that you could take your dirty laundry, your gray, dirty laundry water, and you could actually water your plants with it. It's perfectly fine to do that. So that is pretty cool. So zip through this guy here. So like I said before, we are e-commerce. There's nothing to purchase to sell. So what that means is, I know, I'm so used to buying, for my office, I'm so used to buying in wholesale and hoping that nothing expires by the time you sell it retail. Okay. So this is not the case. This, you literally share a code with somebody, they buy it off your link, you get commissions. That's what e-commerce is. There's no expiration, there's no overhead, there's nothing you need to worry about. What we do at a Chiro office, you can text somebody your link, and they can get on their phone. What we do is we actually have our little QR code, our barcode on business cards. And so when I have a client or I have a patient, I say, Mrs. Jones, I recommend the BioCell Life for you. Take this card, scan it, and it's going to be linked to me. And they get a coupon code once they go to my website. They'll get the coupon at checkout, and I like physically handing somebody something. So these cards are great. But if you feel comfortable texting with a client, a patient, that's fine. It's really up to you. Everything's backed by Modere. So I feel like if somebody for some reason doesn't like it or whatever the case is, you don't need to worry about it. Modere takes care of it. They call customer service, they take care of it. You don't need to eat the cost and be like, oh, I'll take it back, no problem. Let Modere figure it out. So there's really no overhead. There's really no inventory for you to worry about. Okay. And SmartShip, which is very cool. Modere has an option. You can either, when they purchase, they can either check out or they can check out with SmartShip and save. So just like how Amazon has Subscribe and Save, Modere has SmartShip, which basically gives customers a discount. And they also are incentivized to stay on it. So if they stay on it for a prolonged period of time, they actually get Live Clean credits added to their account. So they're incentivized, they get discounts, but also they get actually credits added to their account by being on for a certain amount of time, which is very cool. That sets your business up just to auto run. So once patients are on it, they love it. They love the product, they stay on it. Just like any supplement, they love a multivitamin, they love, their omega-3s, whatever supplement that you recommend. They don't just take it for the 1 month. They get continued benefits from it. Okay. So SmartShip is a really great feature for your business. That's my little boomerang. It was like one of the first ones I learned how to do. I was proud of that boomerang. All right. So the compensation plan, there's two sides of the comp plan. Okay. You can just promote the product and just get commissions for the product. And that's perfectly fine. A lot of people in the healthcare profession, they want a product that they can offer their clients. That's what they do. You can also, there's another side of the compensation plan that you can actually build teams, just like a real estate agent can build teams of associates. You can build a team of people that you want to work side by side with and grow together. You can do that. You can do just customers, or you can do just team building, or you can do both. So you can tap into really whatever side of the compensation plan works for you. And also this business is really however big or small you want it to be. If you want a product that you love the product and you're like, wow, people are looking for collagen, I just want to promote the product, then do that. If you want to really kind of grow this business and you want that leveraged income, you have the option to do that. You never have to do either or, but you have the options, which is really nice. And I feel like most companies that have a multiple level to them, you have to recruit to make any money. This, you don't need to do that. People do very, very well just promoting the products, which is really cool. Another cool feature, just like how I think Uber does this as well. You get paid twice a day. So if you sell a product at 2 PM, you sell another one at 3 PM, you sell another one at 4, bing, 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 you will see on your phone, little dings come through, which those dings are really nice when you get them, saying you got paid, you got paid, you got paid. So you get paid twice a day at 6 PM and 6 AM Mountain Time. Okay, so you get paid actually that same day. So you're probably asking, how do I get paid? How do I make any money? If you're just tapping into the customer side. So you're just promoting products. I'm just going to break this down so I can kind of explain this to you. You're paid in your customer volume. How much product do you sell in that particular month? Okay. In every product has a point value to it. The customer does not see that. The social marketer, so the person who is selling the product, sees the points. So a bottle of liquid BioCell, for example, is 70 points, like one bottle. Typically, if you're on a clinical dose of it, it's two bottles a month. So that's at 140, 150 points, depending on which collagen it is. That's for one person. So I'm going to break this down to see what the commission breaks down to be. Okay. So if you land yourself, let's say in the silver range, okay, the silver is always a great first month's goal. Silver is 1,000 customer points in that given month. It's also having 5 customers that have purchased, and then you get about 20% commission. And we also pay you in Live Clean credits. So we give you product credit for yourself. That's not cash. That's just money that you want to buy some products, go for it. You get money added to your account credits. Okay. So the silver level is between about 200 and about 450. Okay. That's the breakdown of $200 a month to about 450 a month. Okay. The more you sell, the bigger volume you have, the more commissions you have. So you can earn up to 36% and profit shares of the company once you kind of get to that level there. If you want to earn about $1,000 a month, that will be around the platinum level. And again, this is just customers. This is not your team residual. This is just customers. I'm just breaking it down simply so you can understand. So platinum level is about 3,000 customer points that given month. That's about 15 customers on product. And that gives you about 30% commission and about $100 in credits for your own product. You can also, once you add up some of these credits, if they start stacking into your account, you can start gifting them to people. If you have a lot of credits that add up, you can say, oh, I'd love to give my sister some credit. I'd love to give this person, and they can shop around with your credits, okay, that you've earned. If you want to make around $3,000 a month, $3,000 to about $5,000 a month, that will be around the platinum 3 level. That's about 9,000 customer points, about 45 customers on product. And that gives you about 30% commission. And that also gives you $200 in Live Clean credits. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? I can't see my screen here. Okay. Does anyone have any questions with any of that? Hi, Chels. I just saw my Zoom here. Does anyone have any questions with any of this part? No?
I do, actually.
Oh, okay.
Does it matter how many active customers there are? Like, could you get 2,000 points off of 5 active customers and it's still the same percentage of return?
Good question. That's my cousin right there. So yeah, if you had 2,000 points and you only had 5 customers, you'd still be paid at the silver level. Until you get 2,000 points and 10 customers, you won't get the 22%. So I feel like you can make a lot on silver, but if you have 4 customers that just bought a ton, or 5 customers that just bought a ton, you haven't gotten to this next level, you're still going to be paid at that 20% commission.
Got it.
And okay. How they do it. So like, let's say you start the month, obviously everyone starts off with 1 customer, then 5 customers, so your first customer, you're going to get paid at that 10%. As you get more customers, you're going to get paid at that point at the 18%. And your 10th customer, you're going to start getting 22. And at the end of the month, let's say you finish at platinum 2, which is like between 2,500 and about 3,500 ish a month, you're going to get paid at the 34% range. And those first few customers that you got 10%, you're going to get the difference at the end. So you get paid fully, at the end of the month with that difference. Okay. So that, and then you might be wondering, how do I coupon share? I'm just going to minimize this here. Okay. So how do you share a coupon? You'll have 3 apps that you'll have with Modere. You log into your app. It's basically the store app. So it's modere.com. Your customers may have the same app also. So you just log into yours. It's going to be an affiliate account. So it'll be linked to you. You find the product that you're looking for. So you literally go on the search bar. You look up, let's say this is the Lean Body System. You look up Lean Body System and you find the product that you're looking for. And then once you find it, you hit share and then you scroll down and copy a link. Oops. My mother-in-law is calling me. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I lost my screen. Okay. So yeah, when you find the product, you scroll down and you hit copy link. And then you literally can paste it to a text message. You can paste it to, oh my gosh. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. I have to just let her know that I'm on a Zoom here. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So once you find the product, you hit copy link and you can paste it to a text message, an email. You can paste it to your, if you have a website, like I know my chiropractic website, I have it on my website where you can literally click on the link and it goes directly right to modere.com/ there's like this code and that's linked to me. So if anyone buys off my website, it's going to be linked towards me. Okay. So that is that. In my office, in a lot of like healthcare offices, like I said, I have business cards that I give people and they just scan it. So like, it's basically like my website, they scan the website and it goes right to me. So anything they purchase, and that's what's great is the lifetime of that customer. So if that customer purchases something today, they purchase something in 5 years, they're still always going to be linked to me. Okay. And I want to go over one more thing too, before I forget, because I feel like it's not on this PowerPoint for some reason, but with social sharing, you become an affiliate. Okay. So that means you're eligible for commissions. You share a link to a product, people buy it, you get commissions. Okay. So you're a social marketer. Your customer, this is very cool. Your customer also gets a customer code when they become a customer. They're forever linked to you. But if they love the product, they share the product also. They have unlimited coupon codes just like you do. So they could actually share their code with their friends, their family, and share their before pictures and everything with their friends and family. And all those customers, you get the commission for, but your friend is incentivized too. Your customer, they actually get product credit. So like all those people that they sent the coupon code to, they are happy because they got coupons. Your friend, your customer is happy because they got all this product credit after people purchased, and you are happy because you made the commissions on all of that. So that's called a customer pod. So like if you have that one, sometimes at a office, a healthcare office, you have that one patient who like loves you and they're like, oh my gosh, Dr. Christie's the best. I love her, whatever. You have that one patient, and they tell all their family, their friends, their neighbors to come see you. They grow your business. That's the same thing with this too. It's like you have that one customer that shares all their coupon codes. Those are all customers for you. So, everyone's incentivized, which is really, really cool. I love that about this business. All right. So how do you become a social marketer? So how do you become a social marketer? You start off with a package. You pick out a package of products that you personally want to try yourself. And they're called XM launch packages. And I can go over those if you want, but they're basically a bundle of products. So if you want to try the BioCells, like hold on, I want to pull it up because I don't know why I don't have it in this PowerPoint, but if you want any of the BioCells, like there's packages that just have the BioCells in them. There's packages if you want the lean body system. And there's also packages that are big packaging, but they also have like all of our biggest sellers on them. I'm just going to find this real quick. On this one, maybe. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, let's see everybody. Okay.
So the coupon code is not necessarily like a discount or anything. It's just a link to always go back to you.
It is always going to be a $10 off new customer code.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I missed
So I didn't explain that well. So that's a good question. So whenever you share it, it's always a $10 off new customers. But going forward, if they're on SmartShip, they get discounts that way. But yeah, that's a good question. This is what I was going to show you because this was not on my other slide for some reason. This is basically the four main BioCells. I think I explained it earlier, but there's Life, there's Pure, there's Skin, and there's Sport. They're all the same base formula, which is the liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate, and they have different additives. So like the Life has resveratrol, it's got anti-inflammatories, it's got that one is definitely my biggest seller for sure, just because it's great for the joint health and the anti-inflammatories. Pure is just the base formula. It's just the plain base formula. It's basically a condensed bone broth is what it is. The Skin has added vitamin C, added vitamin E for skin health. It's great for like wound healing, people who work in like the med spa, or for like if somebody's going in for surgery, it's really great for healing. It's got that added vitamin E in it as well. Also for Sport, the Sport is the same base, but it has added BCAAs. So it kind of gives you that better muscle and joint recovery after those crazy workouts. Like my husband does CrossFit and he's like a nut with it. Chelsea, you probably can you know what I'm talking about. But like, so he takes a sport, which gives him those BCAAs after he has those tough workouts. So it's also certified for safe and clean sport play. Okay. So if anyone gets tested, any college athletes, professional athletes, it's all clean for that. Alrighty. So I'm going to open the floor to, I bet the Galaxy, that's probably Cheyenne. Hi, Cheyenne, if that is you. All right, so let's stop my share. So does anyone have any questions? Kathy, did I don't know if you can, okay, she's off me. Did I miss over anything that you want to add that I didn't say? I kind of went kind of quickly and my PowerPoint was like not great.
No, I think
I
it
like
was
my other
all,
one better.
no, I think it was all good. One of the things that drew me to the collagen and what separates us from a lot of the other brands of collagen is that we have the peer-reviewed PubMed indexed research. It's not us doing research on ourselves. It's outside research, peer-reviewed by anonymous peers, and published in PubMed index journals. So I always think that's something that we need to emphasize. But yeah, you covered that. I just wanted to add to it, but yeah, I think you covered everything.
All right, cool. Oh my, getting a text.
Christy, I have a couple questions actually.
Yeah.
Has there been any research or have you noticed clinically any patients who have ligament laxity or who are on the ED syndrome, are they able to see changes by using this?
So I love it for people with instability. Like, you know, you see that SI sprain strain that just keeps coming back and back and back. And there's just not a stable joint there. I love that because it can help facilitate healing and also stabilize that joint. It strengthens the ligament. So I find that helps a lot with patients with instability. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it for those kind of patients.
And I read through most of the document you sent me. Looks like there have not been any adverse side effects. I'm just wondering, are there any people who who this would be contraindicated for, like anybody, like people on anticoagulants or anything like that?
No. So the sport and the skin I wouldn't recommend to a pregnant or breastfeeding mom, or in the trim, the one that I showed you guys, the fat burning one, because it does reduce fat cell storage, but also your breast milk is like made of fat. So like you'll notice a dip in the breast milk, but it's not like bad for the baby or anything, but it just would reduce breast milk, like the fat content. But yeah, the Life is great and the Pure is fine for pregnant breastfeeding moms. If anything, like I know some medications you can have like grapefruit juice and things like that. The Life has, I think it has a little bit of grapefruit. It has one of the components where there's some contraindications with just some of the fruits that are in there. But if anything, if you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, the Pure is just a basic condensed bone broth. Pure is the way to go. Anyone who has like a ton of allergies, same thing. And like I said before, like the age for the product is anyone over 26 I recommend it for. Any kids don't need collagen. They make enough collagen. But what when I do recommend it for kids is when they have like a sprained ankle or an injury. And I usually, I said before, like, you don't need to carry an inventory. You don't need to, it's not set up for that. But I usually carry a couple in my office for like somebody who comes in acute. They come in with a sprained ankle and they just hurt themselves. I say, I want you taking this right now. Order it, and when you get yours, just replace mine or pay for it, whatever, you figure out what you want to do. And then I usually have a couple on hand just so I can literally hand it to them if somebody comes in acute. And I usually have like 2 to 4 on hand just so I can give it out if I need to. But that's a good question. But yeah, it's a condensed bone broth, so it's super soothing. And I think actually I have a pelvic floor physical therapist who she recommends it to. She actually shares my card because she's like, I don't want to do the business. It's too complicated. I don't want to think about, she's like, I can't add anything else, So she's like, I'm happy to, she loves the product and she just has a stack of these cards, my cards. She leaves them and she recommends them to a lot of like the pelvic floor, postpartum moms where like the pelvic floor, there's some issues there. So she recommends the product a lot, like post-birth. It's very soothing, basically, postpartum. Any other questions?
I
But
do have
the-
a question kind of going
Yeah.
along with that. We use a Synvisc injections in the practice that I work in, which is a hyaluronic acid type injection. And they are not recommended for patients who have an allergy to egg because of I think it's a chicken sternum. Is that same with this?
That's a good question. That's a
Sorry.
good question. I feel like that I don't think so. I know there's no allergens. I know the Pure, if somebody has a lot of allergies, the Pure is fine. It's like I said, it's basically a bone broth. So I feel like unless you're allergic to any parts of chicken itself, I would say, but kind of what you're saying is kind of going off that tangent. People who have arthritis in their knees, a lot of hyaluronic acid is in your knee. People get those injections of that. I find it really helps with people who have knee arthritis. It helps kind of like build up the hyaluronic acid in those areas that normally have it. So people go, oh my gosh, I can feel like I feel like my joints can just move, but like people always do that and they always show me like, I got it, but yeah, so I feel like I don't know the answer to that question, but I would assume no. There's no the allergens are on the bottles, and it's really the Pure is just a bone broth. I don't think it has anything to do with egg allergies.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Is that it? So as far as if anyone is interested, I would just message the person who sent you this invite, and we can share our link, and you can kind of look at those XM launch packages. If you want, I can show you on the screen if you guys want to see. If not, you can do it on your own. But you basically just buy a package that you want to try yourself. And this business, which is really great, is it's not like you get a package of products and great, you're on your own. You work with the person, whoever, shared this with you. You work with this person and we set you up for success. We're not like, oh yeah, see ya. There's a simple business models for your success. So basically, you're not on your own. You have a tribe of people. And I know for me, it sounds so silly, but like I work by myself, and after the pandemic, my receptionist, she didn't want to come back. And I was like, I kind of like not having anybody. I'm literally by myself at the office and I love it. But I feel like I have a tribe of people. I have a group of, for me, I have a huge team of chiropractors and other healthcare professionals. But I feel like I have a group of people that we are all helping each other and we all are sharing what has worked for us. And, it's just great to be a part of something. I love that aspect of it. And that's been really beneficial for me to have that camaraderie and that community. But I feel like it's, this business is as big or as small as you want to make it. If you want to, like I said, a couple products, you want a couple $100 here and there, that's great. If you want to make this thing really big, you can do that too. So the sky's the limit, but it's really up to you. Whatever you want to put into it is what you get out of it. All righty. Awesome. So if there's no more questions, Kathy, do you want to add anything else or are we?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you covered everything.
Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So if any more questions before I kind of end it here? No, we're good. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you guys all for coming on. And like I said, I'm going to hang on. I'm going to hang on a little longer if anyone has any questions, but I'm going to hang on and feel free to message me and I can help gear you guys to the website to kind of look at packages if you are interested. And if you have additional questions that you want to kind of ask privately, that's fine too. All right. So good night, everybody. And I'm going to do another group one on Thursday at 1:30. So if you guys do want to hop on again to listen in or whatever, that's fine too. You guys can hop on. That'd be great. But if you have any questions, you can private message me on Facebook or text, whatever works for you guys. All righty. All right.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Charles. Good night, Monica. Bye-bye, Becky. I think that's Cheyenne. Bye-bye, Cheyenne. Oh, that is Cheyenne. You were hiding. I was like Galaxy S9 Plus. You're on. You can unmute yourself.
I was.
So funny. We were like, who's the mystery Galaxy? That's so funny. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Do you have any questions? I mean, I kind of went fast and I don't remember what I went over and what I didn't. So I don't know. Is there anything that you want to know specifically that?
Questions. I would like to see the packages.
Okay. So what I'll have you do is I'll have Kathy, you guys were connected. Is that right? You guys were texting?
Yeah.
We found each other on a Facebook post.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Cheyenne. I'm Kathy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We went to school together. I was like,
Okay, yeah. I noticed you were a mutual friend and I asked Diane about it and she said, yeah, you went to school together.
so funny. It's funny, like people in your class, like it's like I haven't seen you in like since graduation day, probably, right?
2009.
But don't you feel like I'm like, oh, I know Cheyenne so well? like, it's like you just do, you know your classmates so well. But it's cool. It's cool to see you. But yeah, so I'll have it, Kathy, if you want to share the link.
Yeah, let me put it in the chat.
And then you can go to, there's like login or join. If you hit join, then it'll give you, if you look under XM launch packages, you can look at the different XM packages, which there's some that have like the lean body system in it. There's some that, like, I guess what products would you be looking, are you interested in trying yourself? Okay. So there's also like,
Hey, there-
okay.
There it is on the chat.
Okay.
So yeah, there's different packages, and it was great too, is like there's different packages with like, we also have a Trebiotic. My PowerPoint, for some reason, I made it a while ago and I left off so many slides. I was like, wait, there should be a slide here. I was like, where's that one? But we also have a Trebiotic, which is like a pre, pro, and a post-biotic, which is awesome. It's like the first of its kind. There's also phyto green, like there's greens powders, red powders, golds powders, you know, so all of that is great too. So if you want to try any of those too, like those are great. They're pretty good sellers in the Chiro office as well, you know, so I feel like if you want to try something like that, those are good too. So she gave you the website.
Yep.
So you can look at that, and yeah. And then if you need any help with the actual sign up process in general, just text us, you know, or message us or whatever, and we can help walk you through. All righty. Awesome. Well, it's great seeing you. I'm going to hang up here and I'm going to get to I'm getting some text messages here. So
And
anyways,
Cheyenne, I'll send it to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll send it to you in Messenger too, because I think the chat goes away when we shut this down. So
Okay.
you'll have it. You'll still have it that way.
All right. Thank you.
awesome. All right. Good night, Cheyenne. It was nice seeing you.
It was nice meeting you, Cheyenne.
You too.
All right. Take care, guys. Good night.
Night.